Because I don't take the game seriously, today I'll be finding out if you can defeat Darkeater Midir with only sneezes. Now, I really want to stress how important it is to cover your nose while sneezing. Here you can see a prime example of why. Notice how I sneeze far away from Midir. However, the sneeze particles are still lingering as he moves forwards into it, causing Midir to catch some of the germs. The particles of a sneeze can travel up to 100 miles per hour and have a spray radius of up to 5 feet when leaving your mouth. They can also produce over 40,000 droplets in a single sneeze, so covering your nose and mouth is vital for preventing the spread of illness. Nice try using fire to try to get rid of those sneeze particles there, Midir. Unfortunately, with 40,000 particles in a 5-foot radius, the damage was already done. A fun fact about sneezes is that 1 in 3 people will actually sneeze after looking at a sudden bright light, especially after being in the dark, such as Midir's dark beam attack while sitting in the bottom of a dark cave. Legend has it that even Midir sneezed for the first time he ever fired dark beam. This is a genetic condition that's actually called the Achu syndrome, and yeah, I'm being serious about that. It stands for Autosomal Dominant Compelling Helio-Ophthalmic Outburst. And the amount of takes it took to pronounce that correctly might have actually exceeded the amount of attempts it took to fight Midir with sneezes. So why do we sneeze anyways? Humans and other animals will sneeze as a reflex to clear their nose to protect their respiratory system. When an irritant such as dust or pollen particles enters the nose, specialized nerve endings will detect the irritant, which triggers a signal to the brain to forcefully expel everything via a sneeze. Think of it as a reset button for your nose. Such as right now, for example. Midir is being an irritant to both my nose and my entire being, so I will expel him with sneezes. However, when we're sick, your body uses sneezes to help fight the viruses. Well, rather, the sneezing is a side effect of your body fighting the virus. When you're sick, your upper respiratory tract becomes inflamed. And no, not like Midir's flames. Due to the inflammation, your body produces extra mucus in order to trap the virus particles. And then to double down on that, your immune system will also release chemicals such as histamine, which make the nerve endings that cause sneezes even more sensitive. So while your body's producing all that mucus to catch the virus particles, your immune system is also expelling it even more often to help fight the virus. Oh crap, I think all my sneezing got Midir sick. Humans can actually spread illnesses to other animals, which is a process known as reverse zoonosis. However, it is less common in reptiles, which includes mythical dragons such as Midir. But can reptiles, or more specifically, Midir sneeze? Yes, but it appears a dragon sneeze is a bit different than the sneezes that you and I are used to. As you can see, Midir's sneeze expels purple sneeze orbs which surround his body and then travel forwards, but not quite at 100 miles per hour. The reason for that is that since the sneeze originates from outside of the body, it doesn't get the pressure buildup from inside the smaller tubes of the nose, like a human sneeze would. Think of it like trying to blow air through a straw versus trying to blow air through a hose. Now for some fun facts about sneezes. In rare cases, a sneeze can be so powerful that you can actually break your own rib, which, frankly, would be the most damage I've taken in this entire fight so far. At this point, I'm more of a threat to myself than Midir is. And did you know, while sneezing does cause you to automatically close your eyes, it's actually a myth that your eyes will pop out if you don't keep them closed while sneezing. And if you can fight your body's reflexes, you can actually keep your eyes open while sneezing. Midir must have not known that because he's been missing almost every single attack this fight. Bless you is a common phrase when someone sneezes, but do you know why? The phrase originated from an ancient fear that your soul might escape your body when you sneeze. Which, I'm definitely starting to understand the origin of the fear. Midir's purple sneeze orbs literally look like dozens of souls leaving his body. I grew up believing that people saying bless you was due to your heart stopping during a sneeze, which is actually a myth. What's actually happening is the sneeze can change your blood flow, which in turn can change the rhythm of your heartbeats. Which makes sense on why I just got smacked there. It wasn't my fault, my rhythm was just off. The world's longest sneezing fit ever recorded was set by a woman named Donna Griffiths in the UK. Donna began a sneezing fit that started on July 26, 1981 and continued to sneeze for 976 days, which is well over 2 years, until finally on September 16, 1983, where the sneezing fit finally stopped. It's estimated that Donna sneezed millions of times during those years, sneezing every few minutes of her waking hours. Fortunately, the body doesn't sneeze while asleep due to the nerves that cause sneezing to also rest, so at least she got a little bit of relief during those 2 years. However, once her sneezing fit was over, Donna was most likely in the best shape of her life. Sneezing is actually a full body workout, hitting multiple muscle groups such as the abs and chest, as well as the diaphragm, vocal cords, throat, and eyelid muscles. Donna probably could have no-hit challenged Midir after her sneezing fit was over. But, while Donna may hold the record for the longest sneezing fit in history, I am now the record holder for the most Midir kills using only sneezes. Because it looks like Midir might have had an autoimmune disease and got taken out by the cold that I passed to him. Oops. And that's why we should always cover our noses while we sneeze. You never know when your local mythical dragon has an autoimmune disease, and your next sneeze could be fatal to somebody around you. God damn it, this is the dumbest thing I've ever made.